Shalawam, Yahawah, just a brother around here to bring out another quick, edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and bless to the sincere Archimar pushing this truth. To you, I say Shalawam. Alright, we're gonna get straight to the point, man, because you got a lot of people saying the mark of the beast is an embargo. You got a lot of people saying the mark of the beast is the philosophy of this world, or the philosophy of Christianity and things like that. But the mark is an actual incision. All right, we finna get to it. Revelations 13. I'm gonna start at 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Small and great, man. Kids and the elderly, man. First of all, it ain't too much that you could make a baby realize, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's step one right there. Like, how are you going to force a baby to believe a philosophy? We don't even know the thoughts of a baby, man. All right, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, and we're going to go right to it, man, about mark, man. This is why you need to get the Blue Letter Bible, man, because you can go into a lot of these words. The word for mark is charagma, a stamp, an imprinted mark. Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses. Thing carved, sculpture, graven work. All right, so this thing is physical, man. It'll be carved into you, man, or sculpted into you, or graven into you, man. All right, it's only one thing that adds up with that, which is the RFID microchip. Right now, the RFID microchip is being manifested, first of all, heavily on the eastern side of the world. Second of all, it's already in the United States, man. You got Wisconsin, who a couple years back, man, it was a certain company, which is called Three Square Market, I believe. That all their employees had to get chipped. Or they didn't have to get chipped. They offered it, but most of their employees have gotten chipped. If this isn't the mark, then what is it, man? Then what is the RFID microchip? What are they using that for? All right, it's a reason why they got that, man. RFID technology, we know they put it in dogs and cats. That was just a test run. All right, and why did they put it in them? To track the movement of the dogs and the cats, so you could retrieve your dog or cat if it's lost, man. Well, now they done upgraded it, man, and now these things can work cars. These things can open locks on your door. These things hold all your personal information: name, social security number, your bank account. Hence Revelations 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So what's that saying is that, man, only the people that had the mark are the ones that whom Esau isn't going to try, man. Why? Because it's set up as to either you gonna trust in Yahawah or you gonna trust in Esau, man. When all hell breaks loose, all the US dollar goes out of play. All right, what they're gonna implement a cryptocurrency, man. It's already been put into play, man, with bitcoins and things like that. And we see through the news headlines now that all these different surrounding countries are putting away the U.S. dollar. They don't want to deal with the U.S. dollar anymore because it holds no value. It's not backed by anything anymore, man. You know, even Russia is picking up cryptocurrencies and trying to pick back up the gold standard. The cryptocurrency will be backed by the gold standard. All right. And before I end out this lesson, I'm gonna go to Ezekiel 9. And this is the words of the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. I'm gonna start at 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare. Why? Because jumping back to Revelations 13 and 16, what does it say? You know, that'll be a stumbling block, small and great, you know, killing a baby or killing an elderly person, rich and poor, free and bond. You know, he's telling the angels, you know, and the elect, man, to spare not, man. You know what I'm saying? So going back, we're going to go back to Ezekiel 9 and 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Why? Because the Lord has only been known in Israel. You know, he's going to punish Israel for their iniquities, first and foremost, man. All right. The mark spoken of right here is the mark exempt for judgment. Or the mark exempt for judgment, man. If you take the mark of the beast, there is no exempt from judgment, man. You made your decision. You feel like you couldn't live without Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And this is first and foremost speaking to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, all you other nations, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do, because y'all was set up for judgment anyways. You know? Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Why? Because the men are the main ones held accountable. We're the leaders of the nation, man. You know? So if you an Israelite man and you're not taking heed to the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, not praying to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, you know, and eventually take that chip, man. Such as for the deaf or for the deaf, man. Like Jeremiah 15 and 2 says. You know, hopefully I could have clarified this a little bit, you know, for the flock, man. I want to end out this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and bless to the sincere Akim pushing this truth. To you I say Shalawam.